What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at something that I'm very, very excited about. This is a title called SELACO, and it's one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. This game is nestled somewhere in between System Shock, a boomer shooter, maybe a little bit of an immersive sim inside of there, and it's the story of a super soldier suffering from PTSD and all kinds of other problems that has now managed to wake up in a hospital bed being treated for those issues, and unfortunately it's back to business as usual. The hospital is under attack by a terrorist group inside the dystopian, the utopian, I guess, society. How rare do I get to say utopian? The utopian society that you live in called SELACO, where everyone has everything they need, and like drugs are free, and they're producing them, and they have art, and they have culture, and everything else. And it's back to the old grind of murdering guys. In my last hour and a half or so with this game, it's been utterly incredible. This is one of those titles that takes GZ Doom, pushes it to the next level, and everybody that likes those sorts of games should perk their ears up and take notice. So today we're going to dive in for about 30 minutes. We're going to take a look at the game. I'm going to give you my initial thoughts. Spoiler alert, they are glowing. I think this game is super rad, and I want to play it more and more and more. But there's a link for you down below in the description. The game comes out... Is that breakable? That's breakable right there, isn't it? Let me see if I can blow it up with a grenade. I could blow it up with a grenade. So as I was saying, the link is for you down below in the description. You can always take a look down there to find the game. It's in early access. I've been told by the developers that if you're looking for secrets, the game will probably take about 10 to 15 hours in order to complete if you're semi-looking for secrets. If you're trying to find the deep dive secrets, like those deep track secrets, I'd be surprised if you get through it very rapidly, because the game has a lot of secrets that are hidden away very well, but we'll talk about that later. You can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream. What was that rumble? Just in case you wanted to hang out live, I got a link for you down there. I will be streaming this game over the weekend. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll take it from the top, and you can see all the world setting and the scene building and everything else. But let's get straight on into the video. So in SELACO, as I mentioned, you are a hero of this utopian society that you live inside of. However, being a hero of the utopia has its problems. You have PTSD, you're depressed from some of the data logs that I've found. You don't want to go back into combat, even serving the Commonwealth. And unfortunately for you, terrorists have decided to attack the place that you live at right around the time that you're starting to recover and get better. So this game, thus far, the first 2 hours have taken place inside of a hospital facility where virtually everything is trying to kill you. And I think that this game... Can I use this right here? Oh my god. I can... Is it going to shoot me? Cool. All right, well, I've got a sentry gun now. The environment is actually one of the big things they use for environmental storytelling here. There's something intrinsically taboo about this game in the respect that you're fighting inside of a hospital facility, which means that there's get well soon cards. You know, there's all kinds of things around. Am I being shot from behind already? Where are these guys at? Yeah, bring them in front of the turret. Let them get chewed up by the turret. I don't want to waste ammo on them. It sounds like there's a lot of them. But there's something intrinsically taboo about this game. You're fighting inside of a hospital. It's a place that's meant for healing and palliative care and recovery and people getting better and becoming the former versions of themselves after having suffered a serious affliction. And yet, in between the get-well-soon teddy bears and the gift cards and the banners and, you know, all these various things that normally to us imply things are going very, very right. People are getting better. They're getting healed. There are bullet holes in everything. There's blood on every wall. There's drag marks. These people are here to kill everyone in the hospital, and we're not entirely sure why they're here just yet. That hasn't been exposed inside the storyline, but it has been exposed that the attack is taking place all over SELACO. This is not the only place that's getting jumped by this terrorist group. They are wiping out everybody all over the place, and so we need to fight our way on out. Right now, I appear to be working on just getting my way out of the hospital. I've been playing for about 2 hours. The game has sprawling levels. Like, the levels are really large. The environmental storytelling, in my opinion, is incredible. The art that they've got going on is like nothing else that I've ever seen inside of a GZ Doom WAD. It's a very good-looking game. What's nice about it, too, is it's got kind of customizable gameplay. If you want to play this game as sort of like a boomer shooter where you're zipping around using it as a motion shooter, you can absolutely do that. However, if you wanted to play the game slowly and tactically, it seems to give you the options to do that as well. It comes with a huge suite, like the options menu in this game is highly tailorable. Anything that you don't like, you can probably get rid of. If you want to play this as a ADS first-person shooter, do it. If you want to play this game as a CSGO style shooter, it's got settings for that as well. You can make that happen. Can I get into that room right there? I can get into this room right here. The environments are highly interactable. You can turn off computer monitors. You can pick up keyboards and throw them. You can break windows and get through them. There's little ventilation shafts all over the place, which gives it a little bit of a Die Hard vibe. In fact, let's see what's through this one, because I don't think I've been this way just yet. A big pile of money. Money, as far as I could tell so far, I haven't found any upgrade consoles, but they were in a previous demo that I played. They had the upgrade consoles removed and kind of moved into like the starting area so that you could see what the upgrades look like. It's got your standard fare. If you've ever played something like Dead Space, that's exactly what you're looking at here. There are purchasable upgrades, and there are terminals that will give you consumables. They will give you ammo. They will give you all those kinds of goodies if you just take the time to look around. This keypad over here, I haven't figured out how to get into yet. I'm guessing there's a data log around somewhere that tells me what the code is. 4532, we'll try that. It's on the wall, 4532. That was it. Apparently, it was just the room number that we're currently in. And now we've got a health injector. As you can see, there's kind of like these RPG elements throughout the game as well, which is where I'm getting those immersive sim vibes from. And you're going to find things around. There's all kinds of secrets. The level design in this game is really good. They've updated the normal wireframe GZ Doom map so that you can find your way around a little bit better, and in fact, I've liked that very much. The game does tell you how many secrets are on each level. Spoiler alert, I have not done a very good job at finding them. I'm a bit of a secret hound when I play games like this. Ooh, medkits, nice. I'll definitely take that. I was about to go buy one, actually, from the medkit vendor, so that just saved me some money. I'm a secret hound. I'm one of those guys that goes on every single wall in Doom until I find every single thing in the level and I don't move on to the next level. Okay, we're taking fire. I don't move on to the next level until I find all the things. That's just the way I play games like this. I was forced to move on. That should tell you, like, I was forced to kind of go to greener pastures and find my way around because I couldn't find some of the secrets. I'm going to have to crawl through some of these levels really, really well in order to find the goodies that are hidden therein. I need this guy to die. Thank you. Go away. The enemies have many fatalities. It's a very bloody, very violent game where if you shoot enemies in different parts of their hitbox, you can blast their arms off, you can shoot their heads off, you can shoot their legs off, all that kind of stuff. They've done an absolutely fantastic job with the sprite work for this game. I've also found that they've done a really good job for the environmental storytelling and world building as well. There's something sort of somber about fighting your way through. Hey, we got an armor right there. I'll 100% take that. Like, I remember I found one room inside the hospital that was decorated for a happy birthday, clearly for a child or like a younger person, and there was drag marks on the floor. It looks like the party was interrupted. There's holes that have been shot in like the beer glasses and things that are inside of the room and inside the juices and things that are inside of the room. You can look at a room and you can tell what's there. And the environment, as it builds this story out in front of you, really makes you kind of hate these guys that are invading and want to take them out because they're doing truly deplorable things inside the hospital. So I got to disengage a security lockdown. All right, we got a data pad right there. You will find data pads and things all over the place that expand the game world and tell you what's going on, both inside the hospital and outside of it. Everything that you expect to be here is here. There are flashlights, there are grenades, there are special abilities. What does this do over here? Does this do anything? What are you? A multifunction meter Mark II. Huh. Well, it kind of looked like something that I could loot for a second, but I guess not. These little crates right here always have goodies inside of them. There are a motley assortment of weapons inside of this title that have outfires, and they have special abilities and things of that nature. I haven't really unlocked them yet. I've got like a big boomstick shotgun, which usually evaporates guys when you can hit them with it. There we go. It's a point-blank gun. It's one of those video game shotguns where you got to be like a quarter of a foot away from your enemy before it'll do full damage. But beside the point, I need to go back and get that health that was over here. I think there was a pile of health. Now that I've got my health patched up, we can get back to it. But I can't glow enough about this game. The developers have done a really fantastic job, and I think there's always this low-level fear when you play something awesome like this, because the gaming industry, and by coordination, my channel as well, but the gaming industry is in a very, very big slouch right now. People are losing their jobs all over the place. People aren't putting up capital to develop games, and so I'm doing my best right now to make sure that I'm trying to pump up the titles that I see in the absolute deluge of roguelites and card games that are, at the end of the day, rad as hell. Can I get health from the burgers? No. I'm already at full health. Okay, let's have a look around here and see what we can find. Because honestly, I've been surprised. There's been a bunch of developers out there lately that I thought were successful and had a great game release with thousands of reviews and tens of thousands of sales. And they're posted to Twitter being like, hey guys, that's it for us. The game is done. It's time for us to move on. We're seeking work in other places. And that's a really heartbreaking thing when people are making art like SELACO. It really sincerely is. Maybe I go back down so the lockdown is up. We got to find this lockdown console. T lenders. We were already inside of here. I don't think I can get through that window right there. Hey, we got the lockdown taken care of. Uh-oh. Was that Steve Bloom? It must have been. That sounded like Steve Bloom. Apparently the bad guy is Steve Bloom, and now I'm terrified for my safety. I'm going up against one of the greatest voice actors of all time, with no choice in it. I don't know which of these doors I've actually been through, and which ones I've interacted with, but I don't actively know where I'm trying to go right now. With the security lockdown removed, there should be a lot more doors open that I can interact with. But I'm guessing this is implying a loop back over here, so I need to go back through and see what I can accomplish. The levels are contiguous like that. You just get that very short load screen whenever you hit one of the loading areas. You can open up cans of soda. You can turn off monitors. The game world is very Half-Life style interactable. You can pan your way through all these lockers and things. Some of them are secrets. I don't know if there's going to be any inside of here. I think I got one over there. But I don't actually know where I'm trying to go right now. I think I was trying to get the exit open. So, maybe back to the lobby? Let's go find out. Okay, yep, things are happening in here. Chaos is transpiring. Wall got blasted open on this side. I've already been in here, though. The sound came from this way. Oh, did they just lock down on me? Are we about to do a boss fight? Okay, alright, let's stay in cover. Oh, he got the jump jets. Alright, let's slide away, let's keep cover. Oh, I'm getting shredded. Alright, medkit me up. Oh, that hurt. Okay, fall back. Oh, he's still on me. I don't know that he's actively dead yet. I would like for him to be actively dead. Hey, we finally got the kill shot on him, so I'm guessing that's our Hans Grosse, like our first boss. What is this stuff right here? Weapon parts? Ooh, I get to do weapon modding. I hadn't even gotten that far in yet, but I'll take it. So the lockdown has now been raised. We got 90 weapon parts added on in. I do need health, so if we can pick up any health from around here, that'd be fantastic. I think we're just leaving the hospital. Let me pan around real quick and see if I can find some goodies to make myself feel a little bit better, because I am whooped on right now. All right, so I did manage to find healing in the back of the hospital. I didn't use a lot of health items on my way through, and so I think we're good here. I saved them for later. And there's our first level done. It took me an hour and a half to get through the first level, and I didn't even find everything. I missed a security cabinet, but I know where I missed that one because I didn't know that walls were destructible at that point. So I know where that one was. I got 2 of the 4 upgrades, so who knows how that's going to affect things. But I missed 11 secrets I bet you could make it through this level in probably about 30 minutes if you ignored everything, but I actively looked for secrets for probably upwards of 45 minutes to an hour, where I would clear out areas and really go through everything, and it took me an hour and a half for one level, and so that's pretty chunky level design right there. Can I go back if I want? Oh, I can't go back. Okay, so once you actually transition out of a level, you can transition freely between sub-levels, but not through total levels. That doesn't sound promising. Call McGill. Feeling ill, call McGill. Gotcha. Something bad's gonna happen inside. The game is littered with pop culture references, by the way. They're all over the place. There are constant deluges of pop culture references, like in the signage and in the random ads and things of that nature. If those are the sorts of things that get you excited, yeah, I could use some more ammo. Ammo would probably be a good thing to track down. We got like a ventilation shaft over here. I can't reach that jump up right there, so I'm wondering if I'm going to get like a double jump or something maybe, or maybe that's a loop back. Does that open right there? That does not open. That allows me to see a blue key card. You can tell that the level design was very Romero inspired. They've taken on board a lot of the lessons. I'm a big John Romero fan, like a huge John Romero fan. I've read just about everything he's ever put out about like level designing, all of his interviews and things of that nature. And you can tell there's like these little blueprints all throughout the game where they give you those little rooms right there where you can see into an area where a thing you want is, and you're trying to find it, and it kind of gives you directional guidance along the way. Lots and lots of Romero-esque ideas. I've dispensed paper. I wonder if I can dispense so many papers that it lags out the level and kills the frame rate. That's one of those things that I like to do. Donkey monkey, it will be all right. I don't know if it will. My observation so far is that they're performing a high-level genocide on a hospital right now. I don't know if it's going to get better, man. Most of the people that I've seen around are shockingly dead. Very, 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 not just kind of dead, like 103%, like 3-pack dead, like super dead. I wonder if it has something to do... Hey, what was that? What just ran behind the door? What was that? Hold on, I saw something move. I puzzled with that for a second, trying to figure out what it should... I saw something move, dude. I'm not crazy. Oh, yeah, there's little details, too, like if you step in a blood puddle, you leave bloody footsteps all over the place while you're running around. Despite the fact that this is one of those games where you don't have legs, and I prefer it in my FPSs where I do have legs. There are loads and loads of little details inside this title. If you're shooting and you hit a laptop, it'll actually detach from the top. The keyboard will still be on the desk, and like the top monitor will rattle around on the ground and be destroyed with a hole blasted in it where you shot it. If you hit a stack of papers, they fly up into the air, obfuscating your view. Almost everything in the game is destructible, movable, interactable. It makes the world feel very alive and very sort of vibrant. Okay, we got a dead guy over here. I want his ammo bad. I want to break these crates open because there's stuff in... Uh-oh. There's stuff inside the crates. But I don't want to discharge my weapon because if you kill somebody before they see you in this game, they die in one bullet. And so I may have a chance to jump people and get a free kill here. I do want the combat armor for sure. Is there anything around that? I'm looking for secrets still, dude. I got my secret eye open right now looking for the good stuff. Probably don't want a flashlight if I'm trying to sneak up on people. Oh, I missed the opening shot apparently. The enemy will try to flank around you, by the way. If they have alternate paths, the enemies in this game, they play pretty smart. Like, they actually took time to make the AI not absolute dog water in this game, where they don't just trundle towards you like an idiot. They actively will try to flank you out. They have call-outs where they'll tell people, like, where you're attacking from, and once they do that call-out, the other ones will try to adapt and get around you to get in behind you and flank you. Lots of nice little interesting details here. All right, so I need my flashlight on. I'm going to thumb through this area. Oh, weapons free. Is that another juggernaut back there? No ammo. Well, I guess we're back to being a pistol-packing mama. There we go. Pistol-packing mama. Lay that pistol down. I don't really want to fight close range because damage hurts in this game. Even though you are the hero of the rebellion or the hero of the kingdom or whatever else, don't mistake it. You can get murdered, and this game does come with a wide array of gameplay options, everything from hardcore modes to survival modes to easy modes to hard modes. You name it, this game actively has it. The amount of options and things that they give the player that you're allowed to do with your gameplay time, very, very encouraging. Hey, bullets, there we go. I'm not super excited about fighting with nothing but a pistol right now. I have the shotgun, but getting up close enough to actually get a kill with it requires a little bit more dexterity and acumen than I actively have. I'm not like a movement shooter guy, and this is definitely a movement shooter weapon where they want you to be like kick sliding around and zapping people on the way by, getting your halo on, and so unfortunately I'm just not good at it. There's got to be something secretive in here that I haven't seen yet, but let's keep it moving. Let the flashlight recharge. Okay. Does that blow up or something? Oh, it's a det charge. Yeah, it's like a thermite charge. Okay, fair enough. I thought I had to shoot it to get it to go off. There's another det charge right here. Take that. Put it right there. Rooftop access. Let's get a portable med kit, I guess. I don't have very many of them left, but I would like to have some health. It's $200 for a portable med kit, though, so we should probably lean off of it for right now. It's very expensive. Get back around the corner, and let's see where this goes. Give me a flashlight. I think we're clear on our corners right here. I don't think we have to worry about getting zapped. Got a thermite spot right there. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for a thermite canister. There's one up there. Oh, the developers knew that I was going to try to be corny. I think what we probably have to do is we probably have to get up there. Normally there's a mantle, but I don't know if this is actually mantleable. So if you look at these crates right here, I can mantle them like so, and you can also do kind of like a jumping Prince of Persia jump and grab. But there we go. Apparently the mantle just wasn't high enough. I had to stack all three. We got some money back there. That's good. Grab this guy. See if we can get through the wall over here. I think I'm actually going to have to do this kind of a cheesy way. I can't figure out how to get it up here. I can't pick things up while crouched. And it also won't let me grab it while I'm on top of it. So I don't actually know how to get it up this little lip right here, because I can't lift it higher than that right there, and you can't throw it. So there's got to be another way to get it up here that I'm just not aware of right now. Is there something behind that? Sometimes when there's stacked stuff, there's like secret gaps and things behind it. Is there a vent or something that I'm supposed to be going through? Doesn't appear to be the case. I wonder if a normal explosive barrel will get it done. There's also cracks right there, which make me think anything that's cracked like that in this game can be destroyed if you have an explosive anyways. And so, like, maybe we'll just push that right there. Well, it cleared the cracks off. I don't know. That's probably not what I was supposed to use it for, but that still doesn't solve the problem that we have over here, which is that I can't seem to get the thermite up here to knock the wall off. So I guess we'll just carry on, because we're doing an impressions video right now, and I don't want to get caught up in the weeds of trying to figure out how to, like, solve certain things while I'm supposed to be showing you a video game that you're a prospective buyer of. This can go over here, though. We've got good old-fashioned, nice and sloped-out stairs on this side. Prime that bad boy. Get away from it. All right, we got that open. The door is locked. We can unlock it. We've got more reagent 303 barrels over here. Blast that open for whatever I can. A paint bucket. Interesting. A paint bucket and several dollars. What did that button do? Interesting. Okay. Apparently we turned on some kind of loader or something. We did get a data pad. This game has a full-on HUD over here where the enemies get new abilities as you make it further on into the game. They do have invasion points too. There will be certain points in this game where when you backtrack, as I said, it doesn't really feel like backtracking, but there will be times when you backtrack in this game and enemies will blast through new doors that were previously left untouched in order to get after you. And so even when you do have to backtrack, they keep it interesting in this title. They don't make it boring. Why would I want to be up there? So from up here, I see money over there. But I don't necessarily see a way to get through. Oh, no, never mind. I see it. There's a gap in the wall right there. We also, I wonder if you collect every single one of these, if you can build stairs that get you up to the ventilation up there. Because I do want that money. I want that money quite badly. Maybe I'll try. I mean, I got to the money. What else can you ask for? Is there anything else up here on this little platform? Like, does it give me access to anywhere else? Doesn't look like it does. I can slide under that right there, but I think I know what we need to be doing, and I don't think it has anything to do with the 303 for right now. I just got to get myself on top of this thing. All right. Hey, I think I made it. All right, we can crouch walk through this. This game does include crouch jumping as well, just in case you're one of those old school purists that after 30 years just can't get enough crouch jump in your life. I'm not a big crouch jumping guy, but, you know, some people seem to like it. Plastic container. It looked like it could be looted for a second. It's going to raise those up. And that one goes up last. Is that breakable glass? That's breakable glass. Let's just break it. And then that opens that over there. Okay, good. Apparently, they're just making us go through like a chunky puzzle section. Not a huge fan of that. This is a boomer shooter, sir. I should be murdering way more people than I am actively murdering right now. But this is SELACO. I think the game is really, really sick. I don't have any particularly large complaints about it. The game is great. It feels great. It plays great. It shoots great. It feels nice. It's got divergent gameplay styles up in here, like this little loader section that are very Half-Life, I think, inspired. Half-Life used to have little areas like this that you had to figure out how to work your way through. And so I think it's one of the more interesting Boomy Boy shooters to come out in a while. And it's an easy recommend from me. I will see you all later. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were messing around with a title called SELACO that I've been very excited about. I think this one is definitely going to be a sleeper. Maybe not even a sleeper. I don't know. They do a lot of likes on Twitter and whatnot. People have been following this one. Either way, though, I think we may have our first big indie hit of the summer. Game's a lot of fun. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping on in, and that's about all I've got for you. Bye, folks.